between our hosts, Casademont Zaragoza, and the visitors from Russia, Nizhny Novgorod. Well, ladies and gentlemen, one team will be playing their second game in which Casademont Zaragoza, and there is the man of the hour, the new coach, Sergio Hernandez, the legend from Argentina, who's just made the move for a second stint now here in Spain. More importantly, makes his debut in the Basketball Champions League, a legend in Argentina basketball, and yet to really get off the mark this evening. Well, other fixtures you can see is Falcons on Babley took on Stade Lublin tonight as they came up with a 9-point victory and a good start there for the team from Hungary. But right now, Casademont Zaragoza, we're trying to go 2-0, while Nizhny Novgorod will open up their first game here in the regular season of the Basketball Champions League. Well, just take a look at there. You can see Nicolas Brusino, the Argentinian international, and no doubt he will be very inspired by the arrival of his new coach. And there on the baseline is Manuel Gartes, the assistant coach, brought in for the technical side of this team on the offense. But Nizhny Novgorod are going to have to really step up here on the road because, you know, you look at this group, it's a very interesting group. Falcons on Babley were new last season in the Basketball Champions League. Many thought they were going to roll over, but they put up a good fight. And Casademont Zaragoza made it all the way into the playoffs. Nizhny Novgorod have to step up big tonight. We'll start Lublin, as you saw there, off to an 0-2 start there. Very, very tough for them. Well, tempo is going to be key, of course, in this game because, you know, both these two teams are going to want to get off to a high-flying start. But they have to make sure they play collective basketball, try and get out and transition as much. But really, it's going to be about who shoots well from the perimeter. Well, you can see Coach Lukic plays to look out for Casey Shepard. No doubt we'll see him in the starting lineup along with Sergei Toropov. One thing is to look out for Ivan Strepkov. Again, one thing I'm very concerned about for Nizhny Novgorod is probably the depth. Coach Zoran Lukic probably taking that into consideration. There you can see Robert Benzing, the German international. This is now his second time playing for Casademont Zaragoza. Experienced player, also played for Besiktas St. Petersburg in the Basketball Champions League. But again, new coach with a lot of accolades, a lot of experience. 2 times he was champion of the FIBA Americas League, Liga de las Americas, in 2008 and in 2010. Again, what a great career he's had as a coach. That was with Peñarol de Mar del Plata. But players to look out for tonight. You can see Rodrigo San Miguel, who won this competition with Verestad Tenerife in the inaugural season of the Basketball Champions League. So a lot of experience, a lot of depth. As we mentioned, Zaragoza, Casademont Zaragoza will want to get off to a 2-0 start here. Really cement themselves. I mean, they had a very good season last year, as we mentioned, in the Basketball Champions League. Probably would have been inspired now that it's been 2 teams from the ACB that have won the competition. And in the Verestad Tenerife, and more importantly, recently, San Pablo Burgos. Zoran Lukic knows it's going to be a tough uphill. Gavrilovic is going to have to come in along with Baburin for the Russian national team in the FIBA World Cup, which they came up short in the close game against Poland, but now he's not thinking about that. Benzing, San Miguel, a lot of experience so far, playing for some top teams so far in the Basketball Champions League. And right now, along with Nicolas Brusino, it's going to be a big, big moment for them tonight. Can they go 2-0? Last season, Casademont Zaragoza finished top of Group D, 10 wins and 4 losses in the regular season. Very, very well. Just came up short in the semifinals, in which they lost to Ike by 24 points. Could have been a Spanish derby in the final. But in the end, San Pablo Burgos went on to win it. Casademont Zaragoza will be inspired by how well they did last season. Probably looking to build and progress on from that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get set to introduce the officials and look at the starting lineups for this evening's game. And again, we want to pay homage and give accolades to the officials so far here in the Basketball Champions League. They've done an excellent job in all of our competitions, both the FIBA World Cup qualifiers and continental qualifiers. And right now, they will continue to do so here tonight. The second game for Casademont Zaragoza and the opening game for Nizhny Novgorod. Be very interested to see the starting lineup. I mean, I would definitely want to see Nicholas Brusino playing the small forward role. I mean, Ennis is going to have to try and chip in and do what he does best in transition. Zaragoza have Nizhny Novgorod, a team that's been together quite a while, but right now, the lack of depth with the lineup they got. We'll see how this game plays on. Think about the style of basketball these two teams play. I mean, Nizhny Novgorod are a team that really like to spread the floor, penetrate, find open shooters, whereas the thing for Casademont Zaragoza is they like to get out of transition, but with the size they've got, they're going to have to make the most of it. I mean, it's a very big team they've got on the perimeter, along with inside. See that Nicholas Brusino almost had a career in the NBA, teams such as the Dallas Mavericks, but really enjoying life. And again, ladies and gentlemen, we now introduce our officials. Well, tonight's game comes from Italy, Portugal, and Turkey. Kerem Baki, Paolo Marquez, and Tolga Shahin. And as we mentioned, we're very grateful for all the hard work from all of our officials. They'll continue to do so here tonight in the Basketball Champions League. I guess now we'll take a look at the starting lineups and just figure out how these two teams are going to approach this game. Baburin, again, a very experienced point guard, really likes to get things going for the perimeter, but he's one of those players that really likes to penetrate into the lanes, draw the help side defense, and make them collapse, and spot those open shooters. Kovalov had a decent season last year. I mean, he had played some very good minutes for Nizhny Novgorod, but for him, it's going to be a key of consistency. I mean, Coach Zoran Lukic knows that he's got a decent squad, but it's about bringing it each week and playing some of the best competition here in the Basketball Champions League. We'll start in the line. You can see Toropov will start inside along with Gavrilovic, Shepard, Strebkov, and Baburin will make it the backcourt. Well, I would like to see Casey Shepard come off the ball, while Baburin will probably be the playmaker in this one. But again, he's got to make sure that he gets his team into the half court, plays the patient basketball. They don't want to get into a transition game with Casademont Zaragoza because of the lack of depth they've got. Coach Zoran Lukic is going to probably want to say to his players, got to play with patience, let the offense come to them, make the ball move, and more importantly, get those open looks. The starting lineups now for Casademont Zaragoza. Robin Benson will play the power forward role, probably a 3-stretch 4. Jason Thompson will go inside. Dylan Ennis, along with Nicholas Brusino and Rodrigo San Miguel. Now, Ennis and San Miguel will probably share point guard duties, but again, these two players with the understanding, I'm sure how Sergio Hernandez, an Argentine legend, has probably dictated their games to say, when one of you has the ball, push it in transition, the other one get wide, let's get out in the break. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for joining us here tonight for the regular season of the 2020-21 Basketball Champions League. And again, don't go anywhere. The players are ready. There's Javier Eustace, who was recently playing for San Lorenzo del Magro in Argentina, where he was a 2-time champion of the FIBA Americas League. And right now, just playing with a slight injury. Well, as mentioned already, the players are ready. They'll shake hands, pay homage, give each other the accolades. The officials are ready. Are you ready, fans? Bienvenidos, Basketball Champions League. Este es para vosotros. This is for you. Don't go anywhere.
Más unidos que nunca. Esto es Zaragoza en Europa. Aupa Casademont.
Well, the officials are ready and the ball will get set for tip, and we are going to get underway. Well, the ball is up, and it will be Casademont Zaragoza that will get the first possession of the game now with Rodrigo San Miguel. San Miguel now finds Dylan Ellis, and again, you can see an offensive foul's been called early in the game. It looks like they've called that one on Nicholas Bursino, a hold and scream, I imagine. One thing about the size, it's such a big team, but again, they got to be careful setting those screens and making sure that they get the right movement on them. Burren now gives the ball up. Well, doesn't use the screen now, splits the defense, fades away in the lane, and doesn't get the drop. They try the offensive tip, and still no good. San Miguel comes up with a rebound, and now Zaragoza can push now with Bursino. Kicks out Benzing, takes it in with his left. Benzing all the way, left hand, doesn't get it. Well, two good looks there, both ends, but they just got to finish it now. Shepard's going to go pick and roll. Gravilovic doesn't use it very well. Comes up another one. Well, the puck is up. The big fella takes the three. The three is up. And that's not bad there. You can see two screens came out of that one. No room to go for the roll, but instead popped out. Gets off the mark with 3 points. The foul has just been called off the ball, and it will be baseline ball now to Casademont Zaragoza. Well, down low to Bursino, and Bursino gets called for a traveling violation. That's the right call. Baburin just had him. Well, Bursino should have had him sealed down low. I mean, the size difference, but Baburin was very smart. Got him into an area and forced him into a travel. So here comes the pass right there. 1, 2, 3. Great call by the official. But great defense by Baburin. Comes off one screen now, again with Gravilovic. Baburin looking to turn it over. Well, the space is becoming a problem right now for Nizhny Novgorod. They're setting these screens, but again, you can see not a lot of room for them to commit. Again, they have to get that spacing correct. Rodrigo San Miguel now will bring the ball up for Zaragoza. Comes off one screen now. Time, space, gives up to Dylan Ennis. Ennis now goes down the middle. Bit of a bump, a wild one. Doesn't get it. Now Nizhny Novgorod can push in transition. Makes the screen now, takes in, kicks this one out. Baburin wide open, doesn't take many threes and doesn't get it. Gravilovic tries to go for a second chance. And now San Miguel will take this one in transition. Bursino back to Rodrigo San Miguel. San Miguel almost turned it over. Keeps it alive. Onto Benzing. Benzing will take the three, and the big fella nails that one. Oh, Robin Benzing, 1, 2, 3. Nails that one. Well, that's a good look now for the big fella. 6'10", originally plays the power forward role, but sometimes can't step out and play the small forward. Baburin, bit of contact, offensive foul. Well, Baburin shoved off, and he's arguing with the official, but again, he used his right arm and almost threw a swipe at Rodrigo San Miguel. Right there with Zell. I mean, that's a nasty one. There's no need to make that. I mean, you got to drive to the basket, initiate the contact, get to the free throw line, but again, careless way to give the ball up. San Miguel now finds Dylan Ellis. And is now looking to throw the ball down low, but again, great defense by Nizhny Novgorod. They go down low now, backs down through the middle, gets fouled. An offensive foul called. Well, a second offensive foul has been called. This time it's on Thompson. Well, Thompson gets it down the low block, backs into Gravilovic. Right there with the left elbow. You gotta be careful when you back down. I mean, it's not the era of Shaquille O'Neal where you can force your way to the basket. The elbow is very high and, again, can be very dangerous. That's great defense by Gravilovic as well. Comes off one screen now with a handoff, and Baburin gets this one off Gravilovic now. Pulls up for a deep three. The three is up, no good. Benzin almost lost the rebound, but San Miguel comes up with it. An unsportsmanlike foul has been called. Now this game's getting a little bit out of hand because there you can see Ivan Strepkov just lost his discipline. I'd have to see the replay of it. But here we go in transit. There you can see, again, Brasino does make a meal of it, but it's an unnecessary movement by Ivan Strepkov. So now it's going to be 2 free throws to Brasino, and they're going to get the ball back. I think they're just going to review the play now, just to double check. And that's a good thing about the Basketball Champions League, is the ability to go back with the variety of camera angles we have.
The last foul call. The last foul call. Yeah, this is. Yeah, again, this one, please. The last. Yeah. Okay, let's go. So no, it's the normal. It's the normal. Go. Okay, thank you very much. It's enough. Enough. Thank you.
Well, it just deemed it now a regular personal foul. Yeah, the beauty of the replay is to be able to go back and check that decision. So we'll be baseline ball now to Casademont Zaragoza. Strepkov, yeah, probably just gonna realize in that one, just calming down a little bit. Well, under the basket, Thompson wide open. What a pass! Well, that's much better now. The penetration, dishing off, but drawing the defense and finding the open big fella. Tempo very, very key in this one. Down the lane, Gravilovic is going to work. Well, cuts to the basket, had a wide open leb, uncontested. That's much better as well. Well, Gravilovic now goes up to 5 points. Benzin's made 1 3. Well, gives up. Did he get blocked? I'm not sure if he tried to pass that one, but now Nizhny Novgorod. Brasino almost came up with a steal, but it will be Nizhny Novgorod ball. Strepkov, just maybe with a few words there. And that is definitely Nizhny Novgorod possession there. Casey Shepard now comes up one screen. In the lane now. He's got to shoot it. No one to pass to. Has to fade. Well, gets rejected. Well, Dylan Ellis said, no, Mikasa. Now transition all the way. Oh, my Lord. Went in transition like the Iceman with the finger roll. Well, he blocked the shot. Denied him, and then took it coast to coast. Comes off one screen now. Bit of contact all the way. Wild one off the backboard. Doesn't get it. Comes up with a loose ball and a finger roll again off the glass. That's one way Strepkov can't help. Nizhny Novgorod staying in this game, is going in for those second chances. Rodrigo San Miguel now finds Thompson. Down low to Brasino. Bit of contact off the backboard. He doesn't get it. Gavrilovic with the rebound, and now Nizhny Novgorod. Casey Shepard in transition. Wants to kick this one out. Strepkov off one screen. Pick and pop. Gavrilovic, can he get it? Gets the drop, but doesn't go in. Well, that would have been big now for Nizhny Novgorod to build a bit of a momentum, but the pick and pop, and Brasino sealed him up. Now, was there a push in the back, but no call's been made. Brasino very good there to seal him up. Coach Hernandez will be happy with how his team have started this game. Shepard splits, kicks out. Baburin drives. Baburin off the dribble. Doesn't get it. Benzin with a rebound, and out. No runners with him. He's going to have to slow this down. Nobody running in transition with San Miguel. Well, Benzin's wide open, but Thompson's going to take it. Doesn't get it. San Miguel comes up with a rebound. Benzin wide open. Made 3 already. Doesn't get it. Well, Zaragoza are getting those open looks on the perimeter, but yeah, got to get into the game. Keep shooting the ball. Well, Nizhny Novgorod have to do a better job of blocking out and coming up with some more defensive rebounds. It looks like there's a foul off the ball as Borov just got knocked over. The foul is on Rodrigo San Miguel. That is his first personal foul of the game. Robert Benzing had some good looks so far. And he's going to go to the bench, but Jonathan Barrero's coming to the game for Casademont Zaragoza. Comes off one screen now, hesitates in the lane. Steps through, gets away with another step. Now, what a play. Hesitation. Strepkov only took an extra step there, but did get it off in the end. San Miguel kicks out to Ennis. Well, Ennis from no man's land. 1, 2, 3. Puntos para favor. Well, Dylan Ennis shot that one from the desert. Well, Dylan now has good defense, but almost gets an assist if Gavrilovic can score this one. Gavrilovic spins, gets rejected. Well, Thompson denied him, and now they're 5 seconds on the shot clock. But Casademont Zaragoza, sorry, pardon me, Nizhny Novgorod, well, spins in. Thompson says, no in me, Casa. I mean, look at this block, rejects him, goes in, coast to coast, and we got a bit of Iceman finger roll here. Muchos gracias. And Kanta, I love it. You gotta love this guy. In the lane now, Barbarian, quick shot, quick release, gets the drop. Can he get it? Doesn't get it. San Miguel comes up in and out. Zaragoza can push in transition. Good pass in the lane. Thompson, oh, I thought he was gonna throw it down, but didn't have the time or space. Nizhny Novgorod come up with it and out. Pushing transition back down the other end. Comes off one screen now. Pick and pop Gavrilovic all the way. Goes up to 7 points. Oh, the big fella loving the pick and roll. He's had some good looks on the perimeter, but that's more what they want from him. Set those screens, get to the basket. Ennis has made 1 3, takes another one, doesn't get it. Shepard now pulling for the screen. Pulls up for a deep, deep 3. Got it! Nails that one from downtown. Well, that's going to be a problem for Casademont Zaragoza if they don't defend the pick and roll, because Shepard has got the confidence as he hits his first tray ball of the evening. His baseline turns it over, and it will be Nizhny Novgorod ball. Right now, it looks like Casademont Zaragoza going to have to reorganize themselves because it's just turnover after turnover. Comes up, Shepard all the way. Shepard off the backboard, doesn't get it. Oh, Gavrilovic comes up with the offensive rebound. He tries to go, but it doesn't get it. He goes out of bounds, and it will be Zaragoza ball. Well, Latassin now has checked into the game for Zaragoza, but right now, then they got to take care of the rebounds because Nizhny Novgorod is going in for second chances. They got DJ Seeley, Luka Rupnik out there along with Lanassin. Brasino and Barrero stay in. Deflection, 3, corner, gets it to drop. Well, that is a big-time shot by Luka Rupnik. Rupnik, if he can get into those corners, he can cause a lot of problems and really make the Nizhny Novgorod defense rotate and spread the floor. Shepard in with his right, turns it over. Well, Rupnik transition, finds Brasino. Brasino gives it up. Barrero all the way. Well, that is a wild layup, doesn't get it. Back down the other end. No one to give it to, kicks out. Shepard goes back to him. Quick 3 in the corner. This is becoming a bit of a wild game. Both teams forcing a lot of issues in transition. Rugby now heavily guarded. And the foul has been called on Artem Komalov. Komalov just heavily committed there. You can see there's a penetration, slight push-up, but again, there's no need to reach. Just defend him like he's Reggie Miller. So Komalov picks up his first personal foul of the game. Puts it behind his back. Did he take too many dribbles? Goes, oh my Lord, this guy has got a smooth touch around the basket. I mean, too many dribbles, but he went in and just gave it a beautiful spin on the finger roll. As DJ Silly now gets his first 2 points of the game. We've got 40 seconds left here. First quarter, comes off a dribble on the 15-foot, and that is a smooth shot. He's having a good game so far. Ivan Strepkov. And stepping up, coming off the screen, hitting that mid-range jump shot. He now moves up to 6 points. Ganassin now tries a jump hook, doesn't get it. And now Nizhny Novgorod can get the last shot off the first quarter. Casey Shepard now is going to try and dribble this one down. Go pick and roll. Shepard got it by Sealy, gets a switch. He's got 3 seconds, going to have to shoot it. Pick and pop, they got to shoot, they throw it up. Doesn't get it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the first quarter, it is the host, Casademont Zaragoza, lead this one 70-16 here in this Group C fixture of the 2020-21 regular season of the Basketball Champions League. We'll just show you some highlights and some stats from the first quarter. Well, Zaragoza now 3 for 5 from downtown, 4 for 11 from within the rainbow. Neither team shooting any free throws at the moment. Nizhny Novgorod 5 for 16 from within the rainbow. Here are some highlights now from the first quarter. You can see Rodrigo San Miguel keeping the ball alive, kicking this one out. Benzing from downtown. You can see in the lane, Brasino dishing it off to Thompson under the basket. The big fella making a beautiful assist. Well, Brasino finding a nice pass and just finding Thompson. You can see San Miguel down low. Now, Brasino did get away with a little push in the back there, but again, probably not enough physicality to call that foul. Right now the game is set out, but the problem right now for Casademont Zaragoza is they haven't been getting out in transition and playing that high tempo fast break basketball that they would have wanted to. As Gavrilovic, the pick and roll, so far top scorer for Nizhny Novgorod with 7 points. And now we begin the second quarter as Nizhny Novgorod will have the first possession. It comes up one screen now in the lane, looking for someone to kick it out to. Nobody was wide open. Strepkov now on 6 points, pulls up for another mid-range shot. Doesn't get it. Big rebound by Ganassin. Transition now finds Brasino. Brasino 3 in transition. 1, 2, 3 puntos. Por favor, Nicholas Brasino. Well, most coaches don't like it when they pull up for a quick run and gun style, but Hernandez will have no problem with Nicholas Brasino pulling the trigger anywhere on the court. In the lane, goes up, tough layup. Oh, he missed it. And now Zaragoza pushing transition. Brasino pump fakes. Oh, he turns it over. Sloppy pass. Strepkov. That's where Nizhny Novgorod want to slow things down now, get into the half court. Strepkov doesn't use the screen. Comes off one screen, keeps it alive, almost turns it over. Few on the shot clock in the lane, goes over Hanasin, somehow, some way gets the hook shot. And that is a tough shot by Gankovic. Hanasin stands at about 7 feet 2 and somehow was able just to get the shot over. Big time three-pointer. Well, he is lighting it up. And so far, Casademont Zaragoza shooting the ball with a lot of confidence from the perimeter. And if they get up to this mark, it could be a long night now for Nizhny Novgorod. DJ Sealy now very aggressive on the man-to-man defense. Well, attacks on Nasser, pump fakes, goes up. Oh, he missed it. It was wide open. A couple of seconds on the shot clock. He's got to shoot it. Pulls up for a tough one. Oh, baby! He took it in. He made the contact, and he got the and-one. I mean, I want to see a replay of that. I mean, look at this. End of the shot clock. Contact, off balance. Are you serious? What a shot. Oh, Barrero. Not much left he could do because most coaches will say to you, if you're going to foul him, you got to stop him from scoring. But what else could he do? I mean, that was tough. That was a tough, tough shot. That is every defender's biggest nightmare, is when you give a hard foul. But Timothy Gerasimov just hit the and-one. I mean, that is a tough, tough play. Gerasimov gets his first 3 points of the game. What a shot it was. Hand off now, Rubnik. Well, Rubnik has been tough for him to shoot. Sealy kicks this one out. Barrero ties the 15-foot shot, doesn't get it. Almost tipped it back in and out. Nizhny Novgorod, again, they disciplined their offense very well spaced and using the pick and rolls. Gavrilovic had a wide open look there, got the ball late to him. Down low, Gavrilovic, oh, it's beautiful. Well, the dish off was nice. Gavrilovic was wide open as Lanasic came over the double team, but what a pass by Toropov. Gavrilovic now moves up to 9 points. Rubnik tries another 3-point, doesn't get it. And now Nizhny Novgorod can take the lead. Goes baseline now, reverse layup, doesn't get, oh yes he does. Well, Nizhny Novgorod all of a sudden are controlling the tempo, and Komalov leading the way. But right now, Hernandez has to call timeout. I mean, look at this. No help side. Tries to block, reverse layup. I mean, it is all Nizhny Novgorod. And look at the dish up. Beautiful pass by Toropov. And there you can see Gavrilovic. He now moves up to 9 points.
I have to do, I say, keep playing nice. Bad, I want to win. But you have to show me now. Ice is not the problem. Now we send the pick and play flat everywhere. Green in the last 10 seconds. But please, play defense, man. You don't play nothing.
Well, you can see Coach Hernandez trying to say to his players, look, you got to show me that you want to be here. Last year you made it to the semifinals, but right now we're not playing like it. Because Nizhny Novgorod are just dictating everything, controlling the tempo. They need a little bit more of that in transition from Nicholas Brasino, but right now they got DJ Sealy, Luka Rubnik, Benassid, Dylan Ellis, and Jonathan Barrero on the court. Well, statistically, at the moment, Nizhny Novgorod only 2 for 6 from downtown, but again, 16 rebounds opposed to only Casademont Zaragoza with 12. So they are controlling the tempo in this game. Pick and pop now, Lanasic kick. Oh, he almost turned it over. Well, Artem Komalov almost came up with a steal. It's the anticipation right now from the team in Russia, forcing the passes into areas where they know they can come up with those steals. Off one screen now, pulls up from the mid-range. Got it! Tough shot. Well, that is better now from Dylan Ellis. Came off the screen. Again, just found that bit of range in the mid-range for him. With a bit of space, sorry. Almost turned over. Got to come up with a loose ball. And 2 men down. Komalov, time, space, 3. Oh, baby! Puts him up by 3 points. And Komalov is dictating everything. He's controlling the tempo. And he's letting everybody know that Nizhny Novgorod, they're leaving here tonight with the W. But right now, Casademont Zaragoza going to have to respond down the other end. I turn it over, and now Baburin transition. What's he got in the lane? Lays it up, and he gives him a 5-point lead. Well, this was not what everybody expected. I mean, when we looked at the team stats and the lineups, you know, Casademont Zaragoza, definitely with all the depth. Reversal, Barrero takes in the middle. Down low to Hlanassen, and another turnover. And that was not the timeout, the message in the timeout that was conveyed by Coach Hernandez. He wanted his players to say, you got to show me you want to be here. Right now, need some inspiration. Could Robin Benzing just be that little spark for them to get things going as Gravilovic will help bring the ball up now for Nizhny Novgorod. Crosses over now in the lane, kicks out. Oh, Gavrilovic hit one 3-pointer, doesn't take this one. And a foul has been called on number 31, Dylan Ennis. He'll be very happy with how his team, the patience his team has played, just the half-court set discipline. Well, Gavrilovic doesn't take it again. I mean, it's the kind of shot he wants as Komalov comes up, and Komalov delivers. Well, he has been unstoppable so far here in the second quarter. 7-point lead now to Nizhny Novgorod. Kicks out. Rodrigo San Miguel doesn't get it. And now Nizhny Novgorod can build on the lead. Can they go up double digits with a 3-pointer? And again, look at the ball movement from Nizhny Novgorod. Under 10 on the shot clock now. They got to get something going. Quick three. Doesn't get it. But again, it's just the patience and discipline for Nizhny Novgorod. But now, Dylan Ennis kicks out. San Miguel misses last three. Again, doesn't get this one. Off one screen, finds Gavrilovic. Komalov off one screen. Oh, Gavrilovic was wide open. Komalov just dribbled into a double team, but draws the foul. That is now the 13th foul on Casademont Zaragoza. Well, here was the screen. Gavrilovic wants to pop out and take 3 red shirts. I mean, right now, the pick and roll is causing a lot of problems for Zaragoza. Hlanassen checks out, and Thompson comes back in. As well, Casey Shepard comes back in for Nizhny Novgorod. Shepard off one screen with Gavrilovic. In the corner, Baburin wide open, takes a 3. Got it! 10-point lead. Well, Nizhny Novgorod right now are on fire. Well, a team that looked second best in the first quarter, all of a sudden, in total control of this game. San Miguel comes off one screen, kicks out to Dylan Ennis, goes baseline, bit of contact off the backboard, and finally, a little bit of inspiration for Zaragoza. He is now their top scorer with 9 points, and just needed that field goal as they hadn't had any in the last few minutes. Baburin, another 3. Baburin, oh my Lord! Baburin does not miss. Came off the screen. He is shooting it with confidence. Sealy comes off the screen, doesn't get it. And right now, Casademont Zaragoza out of rhythm. You can see in the body language. And this is where Nizhny Novgorod now can slow it down, play at their pace, and sort of wear him down. Here comes a pick and roll. Shepard off one screen. That's a mismatch, guarded. Down low, the big fella. Down the middle, goes up with a jump hook, and he got it. 13-point lead now for the team from Russia. Totally dominating this game. Under 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Cross court, San Miguel. This is his last 2 shots from the perimeter. Didn't take this one. Ennis bumps. Ennis kicks out. San Miguel pulls up from 15 feet. Again, can't get it. Right now, Casademont Zaragoza cannot buy a bucket. It has been a tough game for the team, the home team. Comes off one screen now. Shepard, time and space, down the middle. Shepard Kicks this one out, but throws it away. Tough play. Miguel has to keep shooting the ball if he's wide open. San Miguel is probably one of the most experienced players for Casademont Zaragoza. Thompson! That is the inspiration they need. Well, what a throwdown. And just when you needed somebody to come in and just give you that little bit of a spark, that was the answer. Again, that's going to try and lift their confidence a bit. You see Rodrigo San Miguel all over Strebkov on the defense. Here comes the pick and roll. The three is up, in and out, doesn't get it. Thompson with a rebound. And now Dylan Ennis can push in transition. Off one screen, back to Thompson. Thompson down the middle. Oh, he's going to work. And that's the response Hernandez wanted. Jason Thompson has come ready to play. He means business, and he says, "Get me the ball. I'm going to score." And now Lucas calls timeout, and that is the look on his face. How can they turn it around that quickly? And that is what Coach Hernandez wanted, just someone to say, look, get ready to play. While Lucas is saying, are you done? Both these two coaches very passionate, want their teams to play, I mean, you heard Hernandez say, I want to win.
Too easy 4 points. Hey, watch out. We receive too easy 2 points.
In transition defense, are we going back man or back zone?
No. Hey, we try to make a match. Faster take man to man, guys.
That was the move in the post. I mean, took it down the middle. I mean, that's the kind of thing they got to use. They got to use the size and make sure they go to work.
High pass, shooting deep.
Estamos en defensa, Zaragoza.
The lead has now been cut down to 9 points. Nizhny Novgorod, this is their chance to respond. Can they keep building on the momentum that they had here at the beginning of the second quarter? Will Zaragoza push a comeback for the end of the first half by boring off one screen, the pick and pop, the kick out, they get a three in the corner. Beautiful ball movement. The three is way off, and now Rodrigo San Miguel pushing transition. Sloppy pass, another turnover and a reach, and then again, DJ Seeley had the right idea. He saw Jason wide open down low. Thompson, and he got the ball. I mean, look, Thompson's wide open. That's where the pass is supposed to go. But great defense by Baburin. And again, right idea, but Hernandez, again, probably inspired now by his players for the response from the last timeout. Your step in the lane. Oh, baby, what a beautiful move. Casey Shepard took it coast to coast, did the reverse layup. And that's his 5th point of the game. He's 2 for 5 from the field. Handoff with Rodrigo San Miguel off one screen. Thompson, gets stripped. Shepard with a steal, and now it's a 4-on-3. Shepard, bit of contact. Oh, great defense by Rodrigo San Miguel. Well, San Miguel stopping Shepard from taking that one. Shepard tried to go all the way. Look at that smart hands. Well, very close. Couldn't be called as a foul, but good thing about Rodrigo San Miguel is very good at putting his hands up and making it seem like the contact is minimal. Down low, the big fella. Oh, big. Oh, baby! What a rejection! Well, Jason Thompson. I mean, let's see the replay on that one. Goes up. Thompson says, "No en mi casa. No, senor. Non bienvenidos. You are not welcome." Burr now in the lane, drives, bit of contact, way off the mark, and Thompson gets wrapped up. And again, the officials step in very quickly, as you can see. Again, nothing really in that. Baburin didn't react. Jason Thompson just going for the ball. There's Baburin, there's the shot up. You can see Baburin just trying to get away from him. I think the officials just want to talk to both players, just to get them to calm it down a bit. And now the officials are going to review it. So will an unsportsmanlike foul be called? We will find out. I think the case they're going to look at is the fact that Jason Thompson did have arms around him.
Again. I want to check the last position. We want to see normal foul or upgrade for unsportsmanlike foul. Last position, last call. Last foul call, yes. No, it's okay. Okay. No, normal. This is normal foul, okay. 33.
Oh, great call by the officials there. As you can hear, said normal foul. Again, there is physicality in the game of basketball. That's an excellent decision by the official. So we'll be 2 shots now to Nizhny Novgorod, I believe, or will it be baseline ball? But they are in the penalty, so it is 2 free throws. Again, great job by Baburin just to get under the basket and secure the rebound. And now we'll go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Build on an 11-point lead now for the team from Russia. Makes the first one. What a key influential play he's been, not only for his club, but for the national team, as you mentioned, playing for Russia at the FIBA World Cup. Makes the second one. And now it's a 13-point lead again to Nizhny Novgorod. And Baburin now moves up to 10 points, 2 for 2 from the free throw line. In the lane, finds it. Well, you got to feed the ball to Jason Thompson, because anytime he gets the ball in the paint, it's one outcome. He's going to score. The full court pressure now coming from Casademont Zaragoza. Last 10 seconds now. Shepard with the ball in his hands. Shepard kicks it out. Well, he's got to take it. The 3 is up. Doesn't get it. Well, bit of time. Last shot. Cross court. Well, almost hit the ball boy, but ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the first half, it is the visitors who lead this one by 11, 44-33. Nizhny Novgorod having a great second quarter. Again, it's the poetry and motion of their offense. Beautiful basketball, patient, pick and roll, spreading the floor. Casademont Zaragoza, a lot of questions asked by their coach, but being inspired by a Jason Thompson at the end of the first half there. Zaragoza, again, you can see, haven't gone to the free throw line. 5 for 11 from downtown. Now being out rebounded 22-16. Do have 7 assists, but Nizhny Novgorod with 5 steals. Well, Baburin and Ennis leading scorers for both teams. Gavrilovic with 9 points hasn't scored since the first quarter. And Thompson being the influence so far for the home side at the end of the second quarter. But ladies and gentlemen, we'll show you some highlights, but go get a drink, go get something to eat, but don't go anywhere too long, as we'll be back. Here are some highlights. You can see the pick and pop with Gavrilovic as he makes the 3-pointer. And again, it has been tough so far, but you can see Robert Benzing going to have to do a lot more of that in the second half. Casademont Zaragoza are going to get back into this game. And they need some inspiration, but at the moment, Some of the shots haven't been falling, and they've been trying to force the issue down low with Jason Thompson there. Thompson's been phenomenal, that's for sure. Brasino hasn't featured too much in the second quarter, but there was the block, and it was the coast-to-coast play by Ennis and the beautiful finger roll. The stroke up there, you can see, probably took one extra step, but again, got away beautifully with his Ennis. They have made 5 3-point field goals, but the thing for Baristad Tenerife is the defense. I mean, they've just been getting into all sorts of problems so far, trying to guard the pick and roll from Nizhny Novgorod. Again, they got to keep shooting from downtown. They're going to stay in this game. It's one thing that's kept it in it. Wilking there hitting 2 of his 3-pointers this evening. What a shot in the and-one by Garesov. Komolov there, you can see also hitting from downtown again. Burin's been phenomenal for Nizhny Novgorod as well. You can see hitting the big 3-pointer.
So it's Martin Krish, and then the dunk from Loom. How did it go? Power finish from him.
The ball screen, hard show again, forces him the other way, inside, tough one off the glass, just swatted away. Just waits, swats that away.
Floor at the moment, and players coming off the bench. McGee spins, another tough shot, but he gets it to go. TYRUS McGee.
the drive. Blake's rejected. He'll keep it alive, trying to find something. Throws it out, but it's tipped by Clyburn.
Well, if you like your basketball up and down, you're going to enjoy this one. Great pass. Super pass. Krasinski is just pulling the strings here.
Again on his way to the basket. Here comes Lowry to Clyburn. Gets up high. Clyburn moves to 13 points then.
Nice back cut, and McGee! Harris with the throwdown. CJ Harris.
Here comes Blakes, crosses over, wraps it around. Great find, and the easy score for McAdoo. Chance to run once more. Chasson wasn't looking, goes behind the back. Johnson throws it down. Jaron Johnson, first points of the night for him.
As well for three. Back to Langford. Step back is good for three, and Langford is unconscious from behind the arc.
Estamos a punto de afrontar el tercer cuarto.
Well, the home side now will start with the first possession. For them right now, they have shot the ball quite well from the perimeter. They are 5 for 11 from downtown, but for them, it's the defense at the moment. You can hear Coach Hernandez in the previous 2 timeouts saying, no, you have to show me you want to win. Team with a lot of expectations. Haven't made the semifinal of last season in the return back from the pandemic. You know, won their opening game with a 3-pointer on the buzzer. So this team just trying to find his identity as they take a quick 3-pointer. Doesn't get the drop, but Brasino with the offensive rebound. Well, San Miguel hesitated, thought about it again. He's just got to shoot the ball. It seems he got it. He thought the first thing was passing. A player with a lot of experience. As Gavrilovic looking for a handoff. San Miguel overcommit on Strepkov. Off one screen now. Turns it right over, but it hits the foot of Robert Benzing. Man, that could have been easy pickings for Benzing. Come up with a loose ball. Well, Benzing there. He's probably not quick to react on that one, but it goes out of bounds, and it will be a Zaragoza ball. Brasino's made. Mark. Tumbling to the ground, looks at the officials to say where was the call. No call's been made. Thompson now in the lane, Gavrilovic all the way. Well, the big fella with a strong finish in this game. It's getting very physical at the moment. It's even a very quiet role player. Stepping out, hitting 3-point shots, but more importantly, setting those picks. I mean, look at the dish off, straight to the basket, so aggressive. Wow. Strepkov's got to be careful. 13-point lead now to Nizhny Novgorod. San Miguel, good ball, man, goes baseline. What do we have? Oh, baby! Brasino took it baseline and gave it a monster thunder dunk. Brasino now goes up to 7 points, and that's exactly what Casademont Zaragoza needs. More attacking the basket. Great block in the follow-up, doesn't get it. And now the home side can push this one in the fast break. Oh, behind the back and draws the foul. The foul is on Sergei Toropov. There's the foul to the reach-in. And look at this, Brasino goes baseline. Que tiempo hace calor. Off the screen now. A sloppy pass there. Look for Benzing. Benzing in the low block. Well, Benzing just threw it away. Benzing trying to say to Thompson, move, but again, Benzing's got to do better than that. I mean, if the pass isn't there, you got to kick it out. And Baburin, well, there you go. Benzing gets caught the double team, and Baburin's causing a lot of problems with Jason Thompson. And again, a matchup very much liking to see as Benzing almost came up with a steal. Strepkov off one screen, takes a long 2, doesn't get it. Oh my Lord! Well, Gavrilovic came in with a putback. Nobody boxed him out. Well, oh my goodness gracious. Gavrilovic, I said he's a role player. Right now, he's becoming a go-to player. Brasino backs down. Brasino takes a tough one, doesn't get it, and Gavrilovic with a rebound, and now Nizhny Novgorod transition. What do they have? Wide open, Baburin doesn't get it. Gavrilovic trying to go in again. Down low to Thompson. Thompson kicks out, and the foul has been called. Well, we got to see the replay of that. I mean, there's the lockdown there. Thompson kicks out. There was the foul on Baburin. Well, that's the second foul of the game. Down low to Thompson. Thompson baseline, forces his way in. The foul is on the ground. Well, that's much better. Trying to feed the ball down low to the big fella. Make him draw the contact. Well, it's a mismatch. I mean, you can't guard him. It's as simple as that. So they're going to need a double team or something. Well, that is the 13th foul now for Nizhny Novgorod. Well, Gankovic comes back into the game. San Miguel now. Find Benzing. Benzing down low. Got it by Gankovic. Backs down. Bit of contact. Goes up. Doesn't make it. Well, nobody going in for an offensive rebound. And now Nizhny Novgorod push this one a little bit more in transition. Shepard kicks out. They get a ball reversal. Six on the shot clock now. Shepard all the way. Shepard in the lane. Shepard doesn't get it. Now Thompson comes over. This is where Zaragoza's got to be quick in transition. And another offensive foul. Jason Thompson very frustrated. Knocks over Gankovic. It's a silly foul to give away. I mean, it's a nudge in the back. Right there, no, they got to build the momentum. He picks up his third personal foul. So, question for Hernandez is, do you keep him on the floor with 6:22 in the third quarter? I think Hernandez is taking him out. I mean, you need Jason Thompson in the game. So take him out now while he's in foul trouble. Again, it's a big loss for Zaragoza's. Barrero comes back inside, I would imagine. And Benzing's going to play the 5-man for them. Brasino at power forward. You can see Benzing guarding Gankovic. Another foul's been called. That is a mismatch. Shepard does have a quick step on San Miguel, but San Miguel's playing him well. He's a very experienced, smart defender. That's one thing about San Miguel. He's very disciplined, doesn't overcommit, but it looks like Shepard's going to have to leave the game as he has a little bit of blood on his arm, I believe, that you can see. Comes a handoff now. Oh, fakes it. Beautiful move. He turns it over. Now Rodrigo San Miguel full speed ahead. Kicks out. Benzing. Big three. Gives it up. Well, he should have shot that one. Barrero in the low block. Now Casademont Zaragoza. Not sure who to get the ball to because Benzing down the middle. The big fella. Bit of contact. No foul called. Through the shot clock. Miguel's got to throw it up. Doesn't get it. Offensive rebound. Brasino off one screen, love pass, Benzing's got to go up with it. Benzing gets down one. Well, it was about time something got going for the team from Zaragoza. The love pass from Brasino. Well, Brasino throws the lob up. Benzing catches it, cements it, bit of contact. Burr's got no chance. And the German international now will go to the free throw line to make a three-point play. Hits the free throw. Cuts it down to a 10-point ball game. Turnover now. So Casademont Zaragoza will get the ball back. And that's much better. You can see the full court pressure. He steps out there. Well, this turnover. Tells it in the lane. Barrero kicks out. San Miguel, can he get it? That's the drop, but can't score. They turn it over again. Nizhny Novgorod. No rebounders, but he gets it. Nothing but net. I was going to say Nizhny Novgorod renowned for their discipline. And they turn over again. I mean, what is going on? Nizhny Novgorod can't keep it. Benzing didn't take the three, gave it up again, backs down. Low block, Benzing all the way. Doesn't get the and one. But Nizhny Novgorod right now capitulated. A team that was in total control of this game, leading by 13 points. I mean, we were talking about the poetry of motion, the beautiful basketball. Right now, it is turnover after turnover. That is one thing Robert Benzing now has identified. is that he is probably more effective in this game, backing down in the low block, getting to the free throw line. He'll go to the free throw line now for 2 shots as he was unable to capitalize on the and one. Well, he makes the first. Down the middle, bit of contact. Well, rips it out. Baburin just said, give me that one. Baburin very aggressive, but again, Benzing unable to hit the second free throw. 7-point lead now to Nizhny Novgorod in the lane. And another foul in the lane. I think they've called this one on Brusino. That's only the 13th foul now. Second personal for Brusino. 13th foul now. He's right. I mean, the official's right. That is a... Look at this. Baburin just like taking candy from a baby, I think. Baburin attacks the basket, bit of contact all the way. Offensive foul. Great defense by Rodrigo San Miguel. Watch San Miguel here get set just outside the semicircle. Excellent way to take the charge. Very frustrated. He's played so well in this game. You can see down the defensive end. And that's one thing about Baburin is might be undersized, but he has no problem getting caught in the mismatch and guarding the bigs off a pick and roll. San Miguel off one screen. We're looking for Benzing now. Benzing catches it. Now this is where he's been dangerous. The back down. They turn it over to keep it alive. 4 on the shot clock. San Miguel crosses over. Steps through. Dive. Oh, what a play! End of the shot clock. Rodrigo San Miguel dished it off to Robin Benzing. And that is the unselfish style that Casademont Zaragoza needs to get back in this game. Under the basket now. Good help side, but another foul. And again, Nicholas Brusino, he looks perplexed. You can see he is so confused. But again, Brusino laid on the help. I mean, that is a foul. No arguments, but look at his response. I mean, look at this. Pump fake, step through. Oh, that is sweet. Dish off. You gotta love it, Benzing. Nizhny Novgorod's lead of 13 now cut down to 5. Up now, 3 in the face of Benzing, doesn't get it. Again, that is going to be Nizhny Novgorod Bulls. It comes up Brusino. There was a 3. In the lane now. Now, what's the call? Offensive foul. Gankovic thought he made the contact and thought he was going to get the and one, but the challenge foul has been called. That's a tough one, that is. Curls the screen now, Brusino all the way. Oh, that is beautiful. Brusino curled the screen, caught it. Went in with a beautiful finger roll. Brusino trying to say to the official that it was contact. And not going to get that one. Down low to Gankovic. Gankovic low block. Pulled under the basket. Gankovic no foul called. Out of bounds. And Zaragoza will get the ball back. It's a good back down. Look at the defense by Anisek. Kept his hands out, didn't swipe at it. And now they bring Gavrilovic back into the game. You can see Lucas saying to him, look, if you've not got the shot, you got to kick it out. The double team came over, which meant it was a wide open shooter. Benzing now thought about the 3. Gives this one up to Barrero. Barrero in the lane. Barrero goes up. Barrero is unstoppable. Well, right now, they say that today's game is played from the perimeter, but Casademont Zaragoza, I mean, it's all in the low block. It's the old school back down post play. But Nizhny Novgorod are having problems. Oh, baby! Nicholas Brasino said no in mi casa. I mean, he thought it was a wide open look. He said, bienvenidos a Zaragoza, pero no en mi casa. You are not welcome. Not in my house. Nicholas Brasino denies him. Get out of here. What a block shot. Down the lane now, in the lane. Another block shot. Well, Benzing and Brasino, I mean, protecting the rim. Thinks he's got it. Benzing said no, senor. I mean, right now, Casademont Zaragoza, it's a different team here, but a wide open shot in the corner. The three's no good. Benzing with a rebound, and now they can take the lead. Brasino transition, finds Barrero. Barrero doesn't get the and one. And he's gonna go to the free throw line now for 2 shots. The foul is on Turupov. Barrero looks like he's taking a shot and he's on the ground. Slight foul there, but I don't think there's too much in it, to be honest. We will go to the free throw line now for 2 shots. He's been steady in this game so far, really making a difference for them in the backcourt. A very young player stands at 6'9", approximately 205 centimeters. A young prospect, 23 years of age. He missed a free throw. And that is a golden opportunity. You got to make your free throws at this level. You never want to look back at the game and think the outcome could have been different. And you made all your free throws. And the team really getting to the charity stripe too much to see, but an offensive foul called. And another silly one to give away. I mean, Sealy comes right. You know the contact. He's got to make the most of it. And again, you just got to be careful. Well, Turupov now, he is fouled out of the game. And again, it's a very tough one because Sealy was clever there. Because Turupov didn't hit him on deliberation. I mean, that is for sure. But Turupov has changed the direction. He's unaware where he's going. So Sealy made the contact, and again, great defensive play. That is a huge loss for Nizhny Novgorod. Gankovic has got to be smart now. They do have Gavrilovic, but again, whole another quarter to go in the 4th quarter. San Miguel now looks like he's going to go pick and roll with Barrero, but doesn't use it. Crosses over. Benzing, big three. Got it! Robert Benzing, huge three-pointer. And he gives Casademont Zaragoza a 2-point lead, and they've gone on a 19-4 run. They are in total control of this game, a different team. Shepard all the way. Shepard ties it up. Big layup. Well, this is why you watch the Basketball Champions League. These teams go down to the wire. Brasino finds Benzing. Benzing. Oh, Benzing is taking this quarter over. Well, again, you can see that Brasino curled the screen. Benzing cut to the basket. Was wide open. Shepard in the lane. Shepard is unstoppable. Going back to his left side. The hesitation. And he ties the game up. That is what's keeping Nizhny Novgorod in this game. Casey Shepard now, he moves up to 9 points. He's 4 for 9 from the field. Brasino now gets a switch, finds Gankovic, but reverses the ball. They want to give it to Benzing. Benzing has got the mismatch. Barrero feeds it down to the German international. Benzing down the middle, draws a foul. The foul is on Artem Komalov. So Benzing will go back to the charity stripe. We had no choice but to foul him.
Tenemos cambios en Casademont. Se retira Brusino, entra Ennis. San Miguel por Luka Mundi.
San Miguel will go to the bench, take a breather. I mean, he's worked so hard here in the third quarter. Robert Benzing with now 14 points in the game, 5 for 8 from the field. He's 6 rebounds away from a double-double as he makes the free throw. Makes them both. Gives Casademont Zaragoza a 2-point lead.
Vuelve a pista Linazón. Y seguimos defendiendo. Zaragoza defiende.
Well, 45 seconds now to go. Shepard has been a big problem for Zaragoza as they struggle to guard him in the backcourt, but Gavrilovic has made 1 3 tonight, and he makes another one. Nothing but net as he gives Nizhny Novgorod a 1-point lead now with 30 seconds to go here in the third quarter. And he is the top scorer so far for the team from Russia. Throws one screen now, steps back, top of the key, in and out, doesn't get it. Dankovic comes up with it. Well, now again, as at the end of the second half, Nizhny Novgorod can have the last shot. Shepard now, heavily guarded, tough pass. Puts behind his back, Strepkov, he's got to give it up. Gavrilovic, end of the third quarter, doesn't get it. Oh, it's a good build-up play, but in the end, couldn't finish it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the third quarter, Nizhny Novgorod does hold on to a 1-point lead. They were up by 11 at the beginning of the quarter, but Casademont Zaragoza was just simply possessed on defense, causing a lot of turnovers for the team from Russia. They're now 6 for 17 from downtown. Nizhny Novgorod, 6 for 18. Not a lot to separate these two teams, but what a third quarter it's been for the hosts. Here's some of the key moments from the third quarter. Nicholas Brasino has been unbelievable in the third quarter, both ends of the floor, defense and offense, along with Robert Benzing. And look at the follow-up dunk by Gavrilovic. Gavrilovic with no regard for help side defense. Benzing again's got it going back down to the post. And a lot of people argue these days, the pundits and the experts in the game of basketball say the game of basketball now is played from the perimeter. Right now, Benzing, it's all back to the basket, in and around the key. The simple old style. Brasino with the beautiful wraparound finger roll.
Afrontamos el último cuarto. Y la camiseta roja va a llevar Rubik, Barreiro, Ennis, Linazón y Didi Civil. Comenzamos el cuarto defendiendo.
Well, the visitors from Russia, Nizhny Novgorod, now will get the first possession of the fourth quarter. As they hold on to a 1-point lead. They were up by as many as 11 at the start of the third quarter, leading by as many as 13, sorry. Can they get over the final hurdle? Can they hold on? Gavrilovic, their top scorer so far. All right, turn it over. And what do we have in transition? Rubnik, can he finish it? Pump fakes, comes around, gets fouled. So he will now go to the free throw line for 2 shots. The foul is on Strepkov. A careless turnover.
Segunda falta personal del número 19, Strepkov.
He's come in this game so far and done his job for the perimeter. He's hit 2 wide open 3-pointers, but again, there you can see getting on a transition. That's the key in this game for Casademont Zaragoza, is to really play that fast break style they want, especially with a coach like Hernandez, who's renowned for coaching teams at the international elite level, such as Argentina. As Rubnik now makes his 2nd free throw of the game. One-point lead now to Casademont Zaragoza. Gavrilovic has made 2 3-pointers, makes a 3rd one. Why would you leave the big fella wide open? I mean, that's his 3rd treble of the night. He's 3 for 5 from downtown. He's now moves up to 19 points. Well, he's hit 2 threes. He doesn't hit his 3rd one. Well, Hernandez can't come up with the offensive board, and it goes out of bounds, but it will be baseline ball to Casademont Zaragoza. So this is where they got to be smart now. Looking for Barrero. Quick 3-pointer with an offensive foul. Well, moving screen. I think that was set on Hernandez.
Segunda falta personal para el número 32, Linason. Hay que seguir, equipo.
Clemson, you can see just right there, slight little move, and again, you just got to stand still on the screens. Nizhny Novgorod had that scare in the 3rd quarter, but can they hold on to the lead now with Shepard? Shepard in the lane, bit of contact off the backboard, doesn't get it. Offensive board. 10 seconds down the shot clock for Nizhny Novgorod. Strepkov all the way, Strepkov, tough one. Gets his own rebound again. Nizhny Novgorod right now just hungry. Any shot they go, they want to go for another opportunity, but Strepkov able to get his own rebound. 5 on the shot clock. Gives it up, calling up, big 3. Oh, baby! Big time shot. 5-point lead now. I mean, this team has hit big shots at big moments, and that is one of them. Well, Komalov hits his 2nd treble of the night. 2 for 4 from downtown. He draws a foul. Oh, my Lord. And Whitey got it. Are you serious? I mean, he hung in the air. Change. I mean, we got to see a replay of that. That is unbelievable. Look at DJ Seeley. Comes off the screen. I mean, hesitates in the air. He changes hands. And the foul is on Gavrilovic. That is beautiful. Tough move by DJ Seeley. Well, he will now go to the free throw line for a 3-point play. Well, he doesn't make the 3-point play, goes out. And now will be Nizhny Novgorod ball. Well, again, you saw the excellence from Casademont Zaragoza as soon as they went to the rotations. With the same strength. I mean, it's a tough one for Casademont Zaragoza, but quick foul, Rubnik. Just overcommit. I mean, he's got hands all over him. It's down, and he puts his hand up to acknowledge it. So it's a mismatch that he got Shepard to really make the most of this. I mean, Rubnik is a great player. He shoot the ball well from the perimeter. You can see that he had to make the change. They turn it over, and now they can push. Rubnik transition. What's he got? Rubnik kicks out. Well, big 3 can tie it up. Doesn't get it. Well, that was a wasted opportunity. I think he was trying to give it to Lanasin, but couldn't get it to him. Great defense by Nizhny Novgorod. Comes off one screen now. Well, that's a big, big three-strap. Oh, he got it. Came off the screen, pulled up for it. 6-point lead now to Nizhny Novgorod. They have caught fire. Well, they had a bit of turbulence in the storm in the third quarter with the Zaragoza comeback. But right now, they're finding it from the perimeter. Well, step back. Can he get it? Well, that would have been a beautiful play. He got the ankle breaker, but couldn't hit the shot. And now Nizhny Novgorod, again, just slow this one down, play to their tempo. No need to rush it. Well, strap cuff, big three, got it! Another one! He is on fire! And all of a sudden, the comeback from Zaragoza, where is it? Because it is now a 9-point lead to Nizhny Novgorod, led by that man, Strepkov. Ice cold, making the three-pointers.
Y ahí, primero, recién alguien preguntó por qué vamos under. Ahora ellos están en ese momento de esconderse en el pick para tomar el tiro o encontrar ayuda. Vamos con él. De hecho, las veces que cambiamos no sacan provecho de eso. Cuando corremos, corremos para anotar. No vayamos siempre a jugar un set. Porque además los sets nuestros, los primeros días para acomodarnos, tenemos que ser más agresivos. 58 puntos. Nosotros tenemos que jugar un juego de 80 puntos para ganar.
Well, they find themselves down by 9 points, but Nizhny Novgorod again, as we saw in the first half, the discipline, the poetry in motion in their basketball, the way they moved, they spaced the floor, gave them a surmountable lead going into the second half. Casademont Zaragoza, inspired by Brasino, inspired by the majority of their players, made a comeback. But now, Nizhny Novgorod lighten it up, catching fire, up by 9. What do the hosts have to say about it? Just 7 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Remember, Nizhny Novgorod, this is their first game this season. In the lane, tough shot, got it! Well, I thought the option was to kick it out to San Miguel, but tough shot. And this is one thing now Nizhny Novgorod want to do is they want to spread the floor and find the open shooters in the lane. Tries a Euro step, doesn't get it. But Baburin follows up. Yankovic under the basket. The foul is on the ground. There's a third team foul now. Nicholas Brasino looks like he's hurt. Well, Brasino's gone to the ground. It looks like he's in a bit of pain. That could be a big loss to Casademont Zaragoza. He's holding his ankle, but it looks like the shin bone more than anything. It looks painful. Let's have a look at it in the lane. Well, Brasino looks like I just hope that is not too serious, because that would be a huge loss. Shepard went in. Brasino, left foot, did he? And that looks worrying, and hopefully he's okay. See, he landed on that left ankle, that left foot, quite awkwardly. It does look like he's in a bit of pain. And again, I just hope that he is okay, because he's a fantastic player. Unbelievable basketball player. Hopefully it's not too serious. Well, goes to Nicholas Brasino. Hopefully he's okay, and hopefully nothing serious. But right now, Casademont Zaragoza are going to have to play without him, and that is going to be tough. He's one of their key players. Baburin finds Yankovic, good ball movement. Well, they get a three in the corner, in and out, doesn't get it. You've got to love the play from Nizhny Novgorod. The way they move the ball is just fantastic. Takes him with his left, Russ left. Nobody going in for an offensive rebound, he missed it. The blocking foul has been called on San Miguel.
Persona del número 21, San Miguel.
Well, in the lane now, Strepkov, who's been leading the way from the perimeter, goes in with a beautiful sky hook shot. I mean, that was Magic Johnson-esque. Down into the key, rised above, elevated above the bigs. Just gave it a beautiful Showtime hook shot. Barrera now backs down. Gets caught in the double team. Finds a cross court. Bit of contact. Well, strong move. Well, Dylan Ennis taking over right now, taking matters into his own hand. This is where Shepard's been unstoppable. Now here's the mismatch he wants. Got it by Robert Benz. He's gonna try and penetrate, get something going. Hesitation, kicks out. Finds Strepkov, 15-foot, doesn't get it. Another offensive rebound. Caught into a jump ball situation. Wow, they gotta calm this one down. Yeah, look at the professionalism for both those players. Strepkov gets caught up, shows no emotion, just gets on with it. And this is why you gotta love the Basketball Champions League. These players, I mean, the shot goes up, offensive rebound. San Miguel fights for it, Strepkov fights for it, it gets physical, but both players, they just get on with it. And look at this, Ennis, contact, Komalov goes up with a finger roll. I mean, this is a great game of basketball. Ennis now, bit of contact, kicks out, good ball move, bends in, pump fakes, draws another foul. And again, these two teams really just going at it. There's the pump fake. Gankovic committed, drew the contact.
Tenemos tiempo corto de pista, solicitado por el Nizhny.
We are making gigs everything. We have one foul tactical. From 21, so we're switching everything, but from 21, who's staying on him? No. Don't be in station wagon, please. More help. Let him score. Watch out, Ennis. He's making a lot of drive. Okay? Don't react on the face. Значи не реагираме на финте. Offense. Squeeze. Okay? Squeeze, then 2 down. 2 down. Good spacing. Ролай чуть-чуть вперед. Нижний.
Well, this is a big moment now in the game is Casademont Zaragoza trailing this one by 7 points. Nizhny Novgorod have been fantastic this evening. Started the game off with the structure and the discipline in the half court, moving the ball very well. Right now, coming into this game in the fourth quarter, sorry. Dylan Ennis is going to go to work. Dylan Ennis is going to work. He is taking this one over. Well, he now moves up to 15.7 for 12 from the field, shooting 58%. San Miguel now heavily guarded by Shepard. Now Shepard can cause a few problems in the backcourt. 7 on the shot clock now. He's got the mismatch against Benzing. Ennis all the way. It's got to be oh, it's a blocking foul because he was in the semicircle. Well, that's great work by Shepard, but again, no foul. Should be no arguments there. Well, the problem right there was the fact that DJ Seeley did a great job taking the charge, but I don't know, actually. I think he was outside the semicircle. And look at this from Dylan Ennis. Simply unstoppable. Well, no arguments from Coach Hernandez. Well, these are big, big free throws now. Well, Casey Shepard, 10 points in this game. Now moves up to 11, 4 for 11. From the field, but it's just the overall general work that he's been doing as the orchestrator for running this offense for Nizhny Novgorod. Makes the second one. Back to a 7-point ball game, just over 4 minutes to play. Ennis now, baseline, reverse layup. Well, Dylan Ennis scoring the last 6 points, now moves up to 17. He is keeping Casademont Zaragoza in this game. He's for 13 from the field. Comes off one screen again, and gets Strepkov is unstoppable. This man is cash money. I mean, he is making everything. He is up to 16 points. A second half sensation for Nizhny Novgorod. Ennis now looking to isolate. San Miguel back to Ennis. Big three in the corner. Doesn't get it. Nizhny Novgorod come up with a rebound. Now they're winning this one by 7 points with under 3.5 to go here in the fourth quarter. Shepard just playing with DJ Seeley. Shepard now takes him to his left, pulls over. 5 on the shot clock now, Strepkov. Strepkov, oh, gets rejected. Strepkov throws up a wild one. 24-second violation. With 3 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. That's a great block by San Miguel. Noam Mikasa, he said. Now, Strepkov made that shot. Let me look at this from Ennis. The reverse layup. Tough move. Zaragoza now to get something from this possession. Barrero spins. Barrero kicks out while San Miguel's got to make it. Got it! Big three-pointer! Well, he struggled for the perimeter tonight, but that didn't matter because it's the shots you make at the end of the game, and that's what he's done. Cuts it to a 4-point game. 2.5 to go here in the fourth quarter. San Miguel now got it. Casey Shepard. Now, what has Shepard got? Comes off one screen, kicks out. Number 10 on the shot clock now. Shepard. Well, Shepard wide open, takes it. Doesn't get it. Goes out of bounds, and it will be Casademont Zaragoza ball with 2:18 to go in the fourth quarter as they trail by 4 points. Here we go now to Barrero. Here was the mismatch. Barrero draws another foul. The foul is on the ground. That's the 14th foul now. Gerasimov wants an offensive foul, but Barrero, there's a foul right there. I mean, he's got no arguments whatsoever. Two minutes to go now. DJ Seeley on the ball. Seeley pulls up from 15 feet. Got it! Big time shot! Well, DJ Seeley hitting a huge jump shot. 2-point ball game. Now Nizhny Novgorod again holding on to their lead. They had a great start to the fourth quarter. Strepkov gives this one up to Baburin. Handoff. Strepkov down the middle. Kicks out. Wizzy's foot on the line. Big shot. Doesn't get it. Now Casademont Zaragoza can take the lead with a 3. They can tie it up with a 2. Ennis, he's got Benzing wide open. Pump fakes, big 3, down low. Finds Ennis, ties the game up. Well, it is beautiful, unselfish basketball by Casademont Zaragoza. They're just playing this game with everything they've got now. They tied it up. I mean, this is one hell of a basketball game here, and it's only brought to you by the Basketball Champions League. Backs down now, takes in, steps up under the basket. Shepard, reverse layup, and he gives Nizhny Novgorod a 2-point lead. Casey Shepard made that crucial cut to the basket. Boy, was that a crucial cut. 1 minute to go. Seeley now catch and shoot 50, but nothing but net. It is simply sweet. You can hear it from all over the court. Tie game now, 75 apiece. What's in the store for these two teams? Can Nizhny Novgorod? Shepard goes baseline. Shepard kicks out Gravilovic. Strepkov, tough shot, doesn't get it. No foul called. Casademont Zaragoza now with a chance to take the lead. 30 seconds left here. Second game for them in the Basketball Champions League. Nizhny Novgorod, their opening game. Who will come out on top of this one? Well, here it comes now. No pick and roll with Benzin, but takes in Ennis all the way. Doesn't get it. Comes out. Sealy pulls up mid-range. Doesn't get it. Ennis with the offensive rebound. And now they can pull this one down for the last shot. They won the last game on the winner. Will they do the same? Ennis pulls up. Hail Mary. It's good. It's good. He got it. Big time three. I don't believe it. Big time three. I mean, just how does he do it? This team, they take it down to the wire. Dylan Ennis from no man's land. 1, 2, 3 puntos, por favor. Buenas noches, Zaragoza. That is for you. That is a huge three by Dylan Ennis. No man's land. Has he won the game? I don't believe it. Simply unbelievable. I mean, look at this. Pulls up, deep three. Just how does this team do it? Casademont Zaragoza, they take it to the wire, as they did in game day 1. They've done it again. But there is 0.9 seconds left. Can Nizhny Novgorod tie this game up? They're going to call another timeout. Well, this is just simply, ladies and gentlemen, an unbelievable game here in the Basketball Champions League. Casademont Zaragoza, 2 times they've had to come back in this game. Nizhny Novgorod, I mean, they have been fantastic. They have played beautiful poetry in motion basketball, half-court discipline sets, making perimeter shots by that man Strepkov, by that man Gravilovic. But as they did in the first game, Casademont Zaragoza have hit a big shot, and they lead by 3 with 0.9 seconds left. Can Nizhny Novgorod get a shot off? Well, they're going to inbound the ball. Shepard has got to find something. Well, you got to find somebody. Cross court, turn it over, and game over, ladies and gentlemen. We thank you for joining us here this evening. But at the end of this one, Casademont Zaragoza by a winner by Dylan Ennis, win it again, 78-75. Well, Coach Hernandez asked his players on numerous occasions, do you want to win? You have to show me. And they did just that. Unbelievable basketball. Well, Hernandez, a very relieved man. Well, Coach Lukic, again, a lot of positives he can take away, because Nizhny Novgorod, a lot of respect to him, played beautiful basketball, and he knows his team came close. I mean, this was just a fantastic game of basketball. Dylan Ennis took over the game in the 4th quarter. Mr. Reliable, Mr. Automatic. He did not give up. I mean, he was the most valuable player. Well, after the loss of Nicholas Brasino, and again, hopefully he's okay. But this is now 2 wins for Casademont Zaragoza, 2 games in which they've hit a winner. They just didn't give up. And that was a huge shot by Dylan Ennis. Dylan Ennis coming up big, hitting the prime time, shot to win the game. Well, the 8th three-pointer out of 23, 10 for 25 for Nizhny Novgorod. Neither of these two teams really getting to the free throw line, but again, Nizhny Novgorod, just how did they lose this game? Dominating the rebounds, Gavrilovic, Strebkov, Shepard leading the way, but right now, one problem they had was Dylan Ennis. Ennis was simply unstoppable, a man possessed in the 4th quarter, would not let Casademont Zaragoza lose the game. And he took it upon himself to get the basketball, attack, get to the bucket, but in the dying moments, he pulled the Hail Mary 3. He nailed it from downtown. Here are some highlights from the game, but again, ladies and gentlemen, what a game you saw this evening in the Basketball Champions League. There you can see Nicholas Brasino, hopefully he's okay. He did land very awkwardly on his left ankle. And we do hope that everything is okay and it's not serious with Gavrilovic. What a performance he had with 19 points in this game. He's simply unstoppable. And he was fantastic this evening. But there you can see Robert Benzing become very big in the 3rd quarter. Well, there was a dish out there to Nicholas Benzing, who's wide open under the basket. And again, what a play. Well, Barrero had a decent game. I mean, he worked really hard as the 3-stretch 4 player. I mean, didn't hit too many shots on the perimeter. Look at this Brasino. No way, Mikasa. The loss of Nicholas Brasino. Just wonder how serious it is for the Argentine player. I mean, he's such a fantastic player and so crucial to Casademont Zaragoza. And just hopefully he is okay. And there was Robert Benzing. Benzing came so big in the 3rd quarter for Casademont Zaragoza. Again, we just hope that Nicholas Brasino is not too poorly injured. He will make a return at some point, but for now, we just wait for see what happens. Well, hopefully he's okay. But again, big time. His Strebkov is unbelievable for Nizhny Novgorod. Beginning of the 4th quarter, I mean, they stuck to their discipline. And he came up big, hitting some huge shots, but it was a tough finish. And there was Rodrigo San Miguel with a huge 3-pointer, the tray ball to keep him in it. And Dylan Ennis, man of the hour, the 3-point shot, too sweet to be sour, and simply too much power. He was unbelievable. And that was the prime time. The winner, ellos ganan el juego segundo. They win the 2nd game, and it was beautiful. And that's what it means to them. 2-0 so far. And again, we just look at the standings so far. Casademont Zaragoza will take over Falco Sunbavely. We'll start Lublin. Again, 0-2, but Nizhny Novgorod, I'm sure they'll be good when they play against Falco Sunbavely. That will be a good game, but ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for joining us here in the city of Zaragoza. We'll be here for more games in the Basketball Champions League. But for now, buenas noches and good night from FIBA.